Got that candle burning. Just did some cleaning, so making the room smell nice in the office. Cell phone going off. Got a little bit of meal prep done. I'm not huge on cooking a lot in bulk, but chicken is one thing that I always like to just always have ready. It's pretty much my go-to source of protein. I'm always making sandwiches, salads, stir fries, just stuff like that. Chicken and rice, chicken and potatoes. So, oh, I don't know where I'm walking right now. And I like to start every morning with water. I've mentioned that in many videos before. This is just an old orange juice container, but it's about 60 ounces of water. Just an easy way to know you're getting a lot of water without having to fill up cups all day long. So, gonna go do some more stuff. Brittany's at school right now, then I think she doesn't have to go to court today. She's not in trouble, don't worry. She's going to school for law, so that's why she goes to court. But I think she's off today, so she's gonna come here afterwards, and then we're gonna hit the gym together, and then some other stuff throughout the day. So we're gonna start off the morning with some quick oats. These are just cook in 1 minute, simple oats, throw in the microwave. And I've talked about the importance of using a food scale when tracking your macros if you want to be accurate. And I'm just gonna show you quick in case you missed the video I made on it. This is a 1 cup measuring cup, and I'll show you, I'll fill it up and then I'll throw it on the scale. So as you can see here, it's leveled off. This is 1 cup of oats. 1 cup is 80 grams of oats according to the container. Half a cup, 40 grams dry. We did 1 cup, which should be 80 grams. And you notice even with a dry measuring cup, we got 104 grams. So that is way off. Now we could do the same example using a liquid measuring cup and show you why that's inaccurate as well. So we have the scale zeroed out. You can see we have that lined up at 1 cup. We'll even flatten it out. So it's pretty much right on 1 cup. And we'll go ahead and throw that in. And we get 124 grams. Again, it should be 80 grams for 1 cup. So that just goes to show you that it might sound neurotic, it might sound crazy, but if you start using these kinds of measuring cups for dry ingredients, or you're not 100% accurate with these types of measuring cups, you can be off. And even if it's by a little bit, if you do that with each meal, your entire macros for the day can be off by a pretty big percentage. So that's why if you want to hit that 80 grams of oats or 1 cup, use the scale and measure it out to 80 grams. Don't rely on these measuring cups because, again, you can see how inaccurate they might be. So there we go. It's actually a lot quicker and more convenient and uses less dishes and bowls and cups if you just put the bowl you're using on the scale, zero it out, and then throw in 80 grams. So now you don't have to wash measuring cups and you're a lot more accurate. So hopefully that tip helps you out. Oats all cooked up. Took 1 minute. So now we're going to throw in some cinnamon swirl Cellucor protein. This flavor is actually pretty good. I'm really not picky on my protein powders. As long as it's a brand that I trust, the flavor is good and the price is right, I'll go ahead and pick it up. So we're going with a half a serving of this. So 34 grams is 1 scoop. We're going to throw in 17 grams of this protein powder. So we're going to have like a Cinnabon flavored oatmeal. Now you see how easy it is just to use the scale. That wasn't very hard. So we got that, and we're actually just going to throw in a little bit of ground cinnamon as well. Add a little bit more flavor. Mix that up, and that's breakfast. Got a little pre-workout meal, a bro meal as some would call it. Very simple. 200 grams of sweet potato and 4 ounces of chicken. I might actually eat a little something else depending on how I feel. Going to the gym in about an hour with Brittany. She just got here. And we'll see. This should be enough, but I might throw in a couple of rice cakes for some extra carbs as well and see if we can get some footage in the gym. So if not, we'll catch up with you later, but we'll see if we can. Retract that scapula, boom, and let's get this shit going. Trying to make gains in the back department. We're still on phase 1, week number 3, training day number 5. So last week we were doing lat pull down with 140 pounds, 5 sets of 10. This week, week 3, bumped that up to 150 pounds for the same 5 sets of 10. So definitely seeing some progress there. I can notice a little bit of a difference in my back over these last few weeks. Feeling stronger, feeling better, feeling healthier. Boom! After that, moved on to some hammer strength rows with a supinated grip. You saw in week 1 I was doing dumbbell rows with a supinated grip, but this just felt more comfortable for me. Last week I was working with 1 plate per side. This week bumped it up to a 1.25 plate and really working on that squeeze. When I pull back, I don't just let the momentum take me forward. I really think about driving back with those elbows and squeezing my shoulder blades together to get that contraction in the back, trying to take the biceps out of this movement as much as possible. So after my set, Brittany hopped on, did some hammer strength rows as well. She pretty much followed the same workout as me and often does when we go to the gym together. She doesn't lift pink dumbbells, she doesn't do hours of cardio, she doesn't eat low carb, and she doesn't attend sculpting and shaping classes in order to get toned. She lifts weights, she eats right, and she doesn't bitch or complain about it. And that's what I highly recommend other people do, especially females. And not to take anything away from females because many of them lift a lot more than I do, but just for the general population out there who thinks you're going to get bulky from lifting heavy weights, it's not going to happen, ladies. Alright, so here's just a different angle so you can see the stupid faces that I make when I train. And yeah, these actually felt really good. I must say, I have nothing against machines at all for building muscle, especially hammer strength plate loaded machines. They give the best range of motion, they're isolateral, and they just feel really comfortable. And I left this clip in because I want to show people what it means to re-rack your weights when you're done with the machine. Super pump curls. I've mentioned these before on the channel. 15 sets of 5. Not 5 sets of 15 like people thought I made the mistake of saying last time. 15 sets of 5 with 15 seconds rest in between. You're seeing here sets 14 and 15. I was extremely exhausted. There was a little bit of form breakdown, but overall it felt pretty good. Last week we were working with 22.5 pounds, and this week bumped it up to 25. Again, for 15 sets of 5, so these definitely kicked my ass. And Brittany will tell you the same thing because I made her do them as well. Moved on to some blood flow restriction training. No, Brittany did not do this. A lot of people ask why I do this, what's the benefit of it. Please just do the research on it. I don't want to give out advice or information on blood flow restriction training, and then people go ahead and do it in the gym and end up getting hurt or just not feeling good. So there's a reason I do this. I've talked to my coaches about it. It's not harmful if you know what you're doing, if you do it the right way, and if you don't push yourself to the limits that you can do without the wraps around your arms. So it's just a strategy in training, but I don't recommend it to people who don't need to be doing it. But you get to see those cool veins, though. Little pita pizzas. Those are Brits. Mine are in there cooking up. And pre-gaming with sandwich. Just some pickles, ranch, and chicken. So good. Literally perfect. Buffalo chicken, as always, and standard with some, was that Walmart? It's Walmart brand pizza sauce and some onion and fat-free cheese. Delicious. What's going on, guys? Brittany just said I look like a Ninja Turtle because of my hoodie. I'm saying it's Christmassy. But anyway, it's around 10 p.m. right now, just closing out the night. Had a really productive day, had a lot of fun, got a great workout in, ate some good food, and right now, just relaxing on the couch with Brittany watching HGTV, sitting in front of a heater, because it's a little bit cold in my room right now, and it's really cold outside, but this is pretty much what we do if we're not out at the gym, shopping, cooking, eating. If I'm not answering emails or working on projects for FusaroFitness or other stuff, if she's not at school, we very, very rarely watch TV. Neither of us are huge fans of TV, but if we do, most of the time it's Food Network, Travel Channel, HGTV. Sounds like
and Channel 49 right now because it's the 25 days of Christmas.
She loves Christmas stuff, so Christmas shows or movies. I'm not huge on them. I like Elf, I think that's funny, but that's really it. Just not big TV watchers. Sound like old married couple, right? Like HGTV and stuff, but TV sucks nowadays. Reality TV is pretty damn boring. All these shitty gossip shows. I'd rather just watch all of you that are on YouTube, because that's just like reality TV, but more real, more interesting, more entertaining. But that's about it. Gonna close off tonight. We will catch up with you in the morning. Hopefully you're enjoying everything. Hopefully you had a good day as well. And that's it. So good night, world. Say good night.
Good night.
Peace.